everybody. How are y'all doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Marsha with Mimi Makes Keepsakes, and I'm happy you're here today. So welcome. Come on in, get comfy, make yourself at home. I have some things I'm excited to share with y'all about today. I do have some happy mail. I do have a pumpkin project. And if I have time, I'm going to share some of my makes with you that I've been prepping for my fall market. But first off, I want to say thank you to Bonnie from Crochet Bonnie. No. Thank you, Bonnie from Strawberry Bonnie. She did a fun, fruity summer crochet along. And if you showed her your project, you got entered into a giveaway. And I got picked for one of her giveaways. I was so excited. And getting a box in just made my day. It was like my birthday, Christmas. It made my day. But let me show you what she's so generously, y'all, my southern tongue, what she was so gracious enough to share with us today. I've already opened it. I'm like a kid. I can't wait. I get something, I have to open it. Even if I know what it's, even if I already know what it's going to be and it's from Amazon, I have to open it. I got snacks in here, but that's not from Bonnie. That's from me. I got some gummy bears. So first off, she had her stickers and her stitch markers in the sweet little bag. These are so cute. I love these bags. But we got 2 skeins of this beautiful yarn. Look how gorgeous. Can y'all see? So pretty. Look at those colors. I was so excited to get this. This is called Cotton Painterly Cakes by Yarnspiration. And I believe it is a 4-weight cotton. This is perfect to do granny squares, to do a purse, maybe do, I don't know, I got so many ideas, but then it's like, I want to make sure I use it wisely. Because it's just beautiful. I love it. I love these colors. So we got 2 of these skeins in my box. Beautiful. Thank you, Bonnie. And I got little strawberry shortcake stickers. Isn't it adorable? I'll put this over here. And I also got some strawberry gum, but I've already opened that up and been chewing on that this week. I'm sure y'all wanted to know that. And then in another one of these pretty little bags, we got stickers and stitch markers. These are so much fun. Thank you, Bonnie. Got some strawberry shortcake stickers. Give it a chance to focus. And I love this one, the one with the little cat. Focus, please. And of course, it's going to focus on my bad fingernails. I do have a gift card for my daughter to get my nails done, but it's just a matter of stopping and doing it. You know, I keep my grandson Monday through Friday, and he's 2. He made 2 this summer. You know how that is. But you know what? He's not going to be 2 forever. Also, let me show you these gorgeous stitch markers. Bonnie, you made my day. This was so much fun to open up. Now, I haven't used the stitch markers yet. I'm going to have to put my hand behind it so you can see. So this one is a pretty little strawberry with a bead. Oh, focus, baby. There we go. Love it. I'm thinking this will make a cute little earring. Yes, I think so. Oh, and a little pear. Look how pretty. Bonnie, you did such a good job on these. Oh, there we go. Pretty. When you're getting kind of fruity, you can mix it up. I think I may wear these. They would be so much fun to wear to my market. Oh, I love the banana. Y'all know banana runts. That's my favorite. I made my mouth sore eating those things. especially when my children were younger and they used to eat a lot of candy. My favorite was banana runts and chewy sweet tarts. That's probably why I had to make several dentist appointments during that time. All right, and a grape. Look how precious. Okay, come on, baby, focus. Focus, darling. There we go. So sweet. Thank you, Bonnie. I love them. They're so pretty. It's like I don't want to use them. They're so pretty. And same way with the yarn. The yarn is so pretty. I want to make sure I have the perfect project before I use it. You know, it's like using your best china. You don't want to use your good china, but at some point you got to, right? Or why have it? Anyway, I look forward to using it, Bonnie. And thank you. You're always so sweet and so kind. And go check Strawberry Bonnie out. No, yes, Bonnie from Strawberry Crochet. Yes, check her out. I'm saying no to myself because wasn't sure if I got her name right. I do know who she is. We've done several crochet alongs together. So go check out Bonnie, Strawberry Bonnie Crochet. I think you would enjoy her channel. She goes through a lot of books and she'll make the whole book, and it gives you a good chance to see exactly what is in that book and how it looks once it's made. So once again, thank you, Bonnie, so much. I appreciate you and all you do for our yarny community. That was such a fun make along or crochet along. I get them mixed up. Mal make along, cow crochet along. You know, when I first started crocheting, I had to Google that. I'm like, what is cow? What is that? What is a mal? Grab some of my drink. It is Sunday. We did have church, brunch. We went and got groceries. So my leftover tea from brunch. So my table is full of all kinds of things I want to share with y'all today. But y'all know it's pumpkin season, and I've been making pumpkins coming out of the wazoo. I don't even know what that means. On Instagram, Distant Thunder Design reached out to Poppy's workshop because my husband does 3D printing and asked about doing some pumpkin stems. She would be interested in maybe some 3D printed pumpkin stems for her pumpkins. So he designed a design, and if you go look on our website, R&M Southern, you will see there is a video linked to my YouTube, a YouTube tutorial on how to assemble these pumpkin stems and put them in, and we really like it. I like the design. Distant Thunder Designs, she liked the design, so let me share with y'all. So I've been making pumpkins. I think I may have to turn the air on. It's getting a little hot. Okay, so I did turn the air on. It's a little warm. If the noise is too aggravating, if it gets on your nerves, I may have to redo this over in my sewing room, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see how the video goes. So hopefully it won't be too bad. So the first pumpkin stem he made and I tried was this little tan one. I thought it's so cute. And all of the yarn that I use for these pumpkins is Lion Brand Wool Ease yarn. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I've told y'all that before. I'm just not. So all of this, and y'all know Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick, they have so many colors to choose from. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Michael's. I'm not sure if you can get it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure you can order it online. But this is a pretty color. So some of the yarns that I used was left over from beanies when I made beanies last year, and so I was able to make some pumpkins from that. And I had some skeins I haven't even used yet from my beanie phase. You know how we do. We make all the things. And so this was the tan one. I really like this. This is so cute. I've had it sitting on my fireplace mantle. And this is another one that he did with the curlicue, the whimsical stem. A little brown. Thought it was stinking cute. I love this yarn. Also, I'm chunking it over here in my basket. Another green. I love this color, Woolies, Thick and Quick. I love all those colors. It's so pretty. I think I may have a beanie that I kept out of this. And if you're interested in knowing what colorway it is, I'll do my best. No, y'all, I don't know where. I'm bad about keeping ball bands. When I clean, when I clean my craft table, I throw them away, or either my cat will get them and tear them up. So, but I'm sure you can probably Google Woolies Thick and Quick and find this colorway. But this is the green curly Q, and we do have this straight one in that color. So each one I'm showing you, I think he's doing the curly Q and the straight. This one I really like. I didn't think I would like it, but I do. It's the black. And this is, once again, y'all know, Woolies Thick and Quick. The black, I thought it turned out really cool. And then, this is another favorite of mine. They're all my favorite. This is the copper. Look how pretty. And it pairs so well with this yarn. Now, with these pumpkin stems, you will see on my tutorial that is on our website. We have the link to the tutorial I put on our website. That, where am I going with this? Oh, most of the pumpkin patterns that you use to cinch up the top work. These are what the stems work with, because you'll have to go in and cinch up the top, and then while you're cinching it up, you'll put that pumpkin stem in there. And also in the video, I like to go under it and just with some E6000 glue just to tack it down a little bit further, but all that's in that video. I like this. I like the copper. At first I'm like, oh, but I think it pairs really well with this yarn. Also, stick with some shinies. This is a shiny iridescent green. It changes colors. I did it with this maroon. Wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but, and then it changes colors. It goes from dark green, it has a little bit of black, and then bam. I think this is called gold. The filament, I think, is yellow, black, and green, but it is so pretty. I love it. This one is gold. All that glitters is gold. So pretty. Love this. And this is silver. Now this, I believe, is some newer. This is some newer Thick and Quick yarnies. No, Woolies Thick and Quick. Maybe it was out last year, but it has a little sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but I paired it with the silver. I just thought it's so sweet and so pretty. Also with this, I paired with the blue. Now, I believe this is called Carolina Blue, this color of the stem, but I thought it paired really well with that. And then we have another stem that is light blue. Isn't that pretty? So these together, I think, will make a cute little set of pumpkins. You know, sometimes we don't always go with traditional colors. We like to be a little different. I know I saw pink for the fall season, Halloween season. I don't do Halloween. I do love the fall harvest season. Halloween, not so much. But I thought these were cute and pretty. So these stems, I mean, they're a fun way to make your fall decor fun, whimsical, colorful. I am enjoying them. I think I have a couple more. Let me reach around you right quick. Excuse me. So this is kind of like a brass color. Your traditional pumpkin colors. Like I said, I think he also has these with a little stem, the curly Q stem. And then this is another green. It doesn't change colors, but I thought it was pretty. These are so cute. Such a great idea. Now these pumpkin stems are for home decor use. They're not, I wouldn't advise giving them to kids, but like I said in the video, it shows you how I assemble them, and I love them. I got all these pumpkins, y'all, and I think I'm gonna take them to market, see how they do. Cute stems, and he gave me a code, so if you use my code in the description below, you'll get 30% off on your order, and I'll leave that in the description down below. He was so generous to do that. I'm like, that was so sweet of him, because 30% is a big chunk, but that was sweet of him to offer that. Also, while I had this yarn out, I was making the Mabel chickens. Y'all remember Mabel? Oh, sweet Mabel. And you've probably seen her on my Instagram. Oh, with all the pumpkins, the hook size, it varied. Sometimes I would use a 7mm hook. I think I used a 7mm hook on this. Sometimes I would use a 6, 6.5. It just depends. Some of the woolies is a little bit thicker than others, especially the white. The white wasn't quite as thick as some of the others, so I used, it ranged from 6 to 7. Also, I didn't stuff it as fluffy. I didn't stuff it as tight as I would an Amigurumi project, because you don't want the you don't want it to stretch that yarn where you can see your stuffing. So I just stuffed it lightly, and it's kind of squishy. So, and also my mind, I've got a bunch of things pinging in my mind right now. I'm trying to dial it in, finish talking to y'all about this. Y'all know how I am. Slow down and breathe. Don't stuff these very much, because it will stretch the yarn out and you'll see your stuffing. And I think that's all I had to say about that. I thought there was something else, but I guess not. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. I think that's it. Okay. If y'all have any questions, just reach out to me in the comments below. I so enjoy y'all, and I so enjoy it when y'all reach out to me and say hey and correspond with y'all back and forth. It's so much fun. All right, back to the Mabel chickens. So with some of the leftover yarn I was making Mabel chickens, and with the woolies, thick and quick, they are so cute. I really like the way this makes up. And I think I may have used a 6.5. I thought they were cute. So I think I'll make some more of these, because I don't think I have any more Mabel chickens. Because usually my chickens sell. I put in a little fuzzy hairdo. That's some of the furry yarn. I believe I have it on my Instagram. Cute. So I will make some more of these. These are fun, easy. I can do these with my grandson in the room with me, and it's not something I have to focus on stitch count. It's pretty much, you can pretty much memorize the pattern. Y'all know Mabel. Oh, sweet Mabel. I like it. I know there's been some mods to it, but I just like the traditional Mabel. She's so sweet. She's been good to me. But talking about pumpkins, some of the newer yarn I got from Michaels. This is the Posh Purl, and I made it out of this little, y'all see my Instagram. I have 2 of these at the bakery. I made one more. I thought he was so cute. This is from Sammpy Crochets, I believe. I love making this little pumpkin. Since we're talking about pumpkins, Posh Purl, I love the Posh Purl yarn. It's a little bit thinner than Parfait Chunky, but it's more corded. I know, it's nice. You can see your stitches. It's just, and it's still soft. It's not as plushy and chenille. It's hard to explain. I really like it. But the feet were done in Premier Parfait Chunky, because I didn't have this color in a darker color like for their feet. And this is Premier Parfait Chunky. So what I did is, this is Posh Purl was made in 4.5mm hook, so I just took a 4 and used it for the stem and the feet. I do want to make some more of these. They're just so cute. They do take a little bit because you do have all of this round that goes all the way down and under. So that's a good many rounds, but it's something you can do without having to do increases and decreases. It's very easy to do, especially if you have children around or grandkids around. I think he turned out so cute. I do have another item to show y'all that I made with Posh Purl. I did a little sunshine. This is from the pattern that Cassandra had for her little flower on her Bear in a Box crochet along that was supposed to be part of the pillow. And I'm like, let me do it in this Posh Purl yarn from Michaels. I like it. I don't know, I may put a keychain on it and some charms, some beads. It seems like to be the thing. I'm not big on stuff hanging on my purse, but I know some people love it. It's really cute. And I may just make this into a keychain, or I may just keep it and just put it over here because it's so cute. Who knows what I'm going to do. But so the Jelly Cat, there's a lot of free, this was a free Instagram pattern, and a lot of these are going around the Instagram, and so I've been saving them because I think they're so cute. I do need to go back to Michael's and get different colors of this Posh Purl because I like working with it a lot better than Premier Parfait Chunky. I don't know if you can see the texture difference between the Parfait Chunky on the bottom and then the Posh Purl on top, but I like it. I got some more stuff I made with Posh Purl. So along with the Jelly Cat theme, I saw this. I'm like, it's going to be so cute. I'm going to make this. Y'all ready? Nobody knew what this was or what it was supposed to be. My mom and dad was over, and I'm like, Dad, you know what this is? He's like, no. I said, it's a peanut. He's like, oh. So I showed my husband, my daughter, my husband looked at me and he's like, I'm not going to tell you what that looks like. And we all got a good laugh. But I was like, I followed the pattern. It's supposed to be a peanut. Well, on the pattern, they used a fuzzy yarn. He's a peanut. Maybe I need to give him a sign, emotional support peanut. So they'll know he's a peanut and not something that he's not. They just need to get their mind out of the gutter. They don't, yeah. They don't need to be thinking that way. Shame on them, right? No, we did get a good laugh, but I think if I make them again, I may not do the tip. Just do them like that. Who knows, y'all? You know what? Laughing is good for the soul. So if you get a good laugh, it's always good. But still using the Posh Purl yarn, I made another silly goose from the Friendly Red Fox. I've made these before in Parfait Chunky, but I really do like the Posh Purl yarn. I know it makes up smaller than Premier Parfait Chunky, but I like it. I like doing it. I gave him the sleepy eyes. So sweet. So when I bought the Posh Purl yarn, I only bought so many colors. So I was seeing what all I can make. Because you know how it is. You have your yarn out on your crochet couch, table, whatever. And you try to make all the things that you can make with the colors that you already have out once you finish a project. And that's what I did. So stinking cute. Love it. Oh, I found another Mabel Chicken out of this yarn colorway. Isn't that cute? Show that to y'all. Also, out of the new Michaels yarn, this is the Demi Purl, the green. If you see my Instagram, you see this cute little alligator. I think his name is Calvin from CC Handmade Hugs. He's so cute. I did one out of Bernat Blanket. I believe it sold. Yeah, I think it sold at my market. And people's asked me about the Demi Purl yarn. Is it bigger? It is. It's a little bit thicker than Bernat Blanket, but it's a lot more plushier, if that makes sense. I love it. It works up so easy. This pattern is so adorable. Quick, easy make. You have the option to stuff him or leave him flat as a lovey. I opt out to stuff him. Look at that tail. Adorable. Now you can go in and you can put teeth, and there's like these baubles that you can do for little toenails. I may go back in and embroidery that or do, I don't know. I like him just kind of plain as is. I think a child will love him as is. Sweet, easy make. Cece Handmade Hugs. She has a bunch of adorable patterns. So this is the second time making this, and it does make up a little bit bigger than Burnett Blanket yarn, but it's so stinking adorable. All right, let me see if I have any more yarn. I think that's all my makes this week with my new yarn. I do have more to share with y'all that I've made over the past couple weeks, but I think I'm going to save that for another video because I've been market prepping and I've been using yarn out of my totes, some older yarn. I mean, I like it. I just haven't used it yet. But I think I'm going to go. Y'all, fall. We've been having fake fall. The days have been nice. The mornings have been, well, let me say, the mornings have been nice and cool. Getting ready for fall. Our fake fall weather, we've been enjoying it. And it'll get back. We say it's fake fall because it's cold and then it gets hot again. Well, not cold, cool, and it's hot again. But coming back from getting groceries, you know, the beautiful flowers that bloom on the side of the interstate and on the side of the road are just gorgeous. The fall blooms are so pretty. Of course, the butterflies are coming out. Dragonflies were everywhere. It's a great time to get out and just enjoy being outside. So me and little man stay out a lot during the day. So I haven't got a whole lot crochet. Oh, got something else to share with y'all. Guess what I got? So I go to the Dollar General to get cat food. I got cat food. Well, no, I didn't get cat food. They didn't have the kind that I feed Ollie, so I ended up going to PetSense. But let me show you what I did get. Look how cute. The pumpkin patch. This is so cute. So I figured it'd work out great for my markets. Just kind of put stuff in, give height to something. I've got so many things I've been picking up here and there for my market table. I got to do a pre-setup. I really want to do it like now, but my market's not till October. What's September? Oh, well, not too far away. But also, my husband has been busy 3D printing. I'm so behind on showing y'all, but I've got to show y'all these. These are so cute. Look. Wasn't there a snail off of SpongeBob? Because something makes me want to like make a weird sound. All right, so this is a slug. Move over, buddy. We got one more. Y'all. These are so cute. I told him I need some small ones. I'm going to like to put my flowers in my flower pots. These are so cute. Poppy's Workshop. I'll leave his link down below. This is so whimsical and so adorable. They would be cute to display in a flower pot. You know, give a flower, give a plant to someone as a gift. Put one of these in their flower pots. Slugs are bad for your plants, I know, but they're always on your plants. They're always climbing something. All right. I hope I made sense today. I'm starting to ramble. I can tell I'm getting tired. And so I think I'm going to go sew. I've been in the sewing mood. I'm making my mama a Luna Lapin bunny for her birthday. I got to do the arms and the clothes, so I'll share that with y'all in another video. I went to Hobby Lobby and got yarn, so I'm really wanting to start sewing again. I'm so excited. I've been watching Lily and the Bee. She's been doing like patchwork sewing. I'm like, that looks so much fun, and she just knocks it out. I know it's a video, she can cut and edit, but it looks like she's doing it all within the day, and then she's on to something else. And I'm not saying I can sew that fast, but it looks so much fun. You know how we are. We want to make all the things. But I'm going to go. I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all enjoy the cool weather coming if you're in the southern part of the U.S. like we are. We always welcome the cool mornings. But yeah. All right, I'm going to go and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.